What's going on, everyone? Today we have a special guest, again coming from across the pond in the European area from Spain. We have Kennedia coming to join the 33 Club today. Kennedia is a really great DJ. She's also a producer, and I just found that out today that she produces music, which is really, really cool. So we are bringing her on the 33 Club. She has a really unique story to tell, where she's been and how she got started. She actually started out not in the music industry. She transitioned into the music industry, which is really, really cool. If you guys know any local DJs, underground DJs, or producers that you want to get on the 33 Club and connect me with, please let me know. Shoot a comment in the description below, and I would love to get them on. So guys, please keep continuing to share these videos, liking them, and don't forget to subscribe so we can get more unknown DJs and producers brought to the surface. What's up, everyone? We are going across the pond over to the European side of things. We are in Spain with Kennedia. Hi, say hi, Kennedia. What's up, everyone?
Hi, everyone.
So I reached out to Kennedia because I followed her on Instagram. She has a really awesome social media base, and she's an amazing DJ. Every time that I've watched her social media, she's blowing up the crowd. She has such a good following when she's DJing in front of live people. It's totally awesome. So I'm going to throw it right over to you, Kennedia. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself as a DJ and producer.
I do have to say, since I started my style and myself, we changed so much. I am shy with the people that I don't know. That's one of the points that I need to work on. But after that, I just think that I'm just like, just like having fun, like laughing all the time. Like, I don't know, I'm just like really active, and like with music. It was kind of like at the beginning, I didn't know like how everything was working. So I was just getting commercial music and like copying like the structures and like the style, and then I was like slowly evolving, and right now I'm into raw hardcore, hardstyle, and hard trance, which I never thought I would be making that, but that's my dog.
What kind of dog do you have, actually?
Oh fuck, I don't know in English. Un boyero de Berna in Spanish. That's him.
Oh, that's like I think it's like a Burmese shepherd dog or something like that. Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Well, so to touch on you being shy, I don't believe that, because I've watched a lot of your videos and it doesn't look like you're shy. You interact with the crowd quite a bit. And for me, I'm one of those DJs, I don't get on the microphone and I'm really focused with what I'm doing. And I'll maybe do like a few like fist pumps or something like that, but that's about it. You really get into the crowd.
I am, like, I do have to say that when I'm on the decks, I'm totally different. It's like, I don't care what they think, like, honestly. But I hate being on the microphone. I swear, like, I hate it. Like, I am so bad, like, as an MC, I'm just like, what should I say now? Like, raise your hands up. And I'm just like, I sound stupid. So,
Well, how long have you been DJing?
All right, so everything started 17 years old, more or less, with my friend.
Yeah.
We wanted to learn, so the cousin from my friend, they gave us like a little deck, like it was just like this size. Like I'm not even kidding. So it was like really hard. And then we bought ones for 150 euros, which is like nothing compared to like the professional ones, but. Yeah. Once they arrived, one of the parts was broken, and me and my friend were like, no. So we were in touch, and like, like it wasn't their fault. So I don't know. We started kind of DJing with that part broken. I'm just like, holy. Anyways, and then from there, I was working, she was working. So we updated up to the 1000 MK3, the Pioneer. And then from there, we updated even more to the 2000 Nexus.
Oh, so, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know, like DJing like quite a few years, but like going on live shows 2 years. It would be 3 years. I was freaking out. Like I was no. I do have to say that because I was like watching live streams and like, like learning everything. And then I meet up with the another DJ from Barcelona. She's so nice. Her name is Blanca Ros, and I love her because she gave me that opportunity. And I was just having a coffee with her, and I'm like, like I need to practice. What should I do? She's like, just get gigs. I'm like, no, but like, no, I need someone. I need someone next to me, because you can forget, like, I don't know, the effect, or like, because you're nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have so many things in your mind. And she's like, are you free? Are you free in 3 weeks? I'm like, yeah. You wanna come and play? Playing? I'm like, no. Next time, I swear. Like, not this time. I'm not ready. She's like, no. You're gonna come. I'm like, no. And my hands were started like sweating, and I was like even getting nervous at that time. So, anyways, we ended up, and I was freaking out. Like, I was checking my USBs like all the time. Like, I have the music, like everything organized. And she was playing before me. So I said, okay, when you finish your set, like just be next to me, like looking at the effects, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what was weird? That it was my turn. And I totally forgot that she was there. Like, it was like me there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was like really weird. And then I was just like playing, and then I kept like turning around, like, I'm doing it good. And she was like, yeah, like, keep going. And that's how I did my first gig. And like,
Oh, that's awesome.
I couldn't sleep after that. Like, I was still like shaking and like nervous. I'm like, oh my God, like, I was like so excited. It was like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my first experience.
So I just found something out. You've been producing music. I didn't know you were producing music until now, before we started recording. How long have you been producing music too?
So more or less like with the DJing, because everything was like together. So we started with FL and just like copying structures and like the melodies. Because I was with my friend at the beginning, then like like things happen and like whatever. So it was like we were like doing kind of like a schedule. Okay, like 1 hour you produce, 1 hour I practice DJ, then we change, So it was more like 17. Then we stopped because I was studying uni and I didn't have enough time. And then after a year and a half, after that, like, I don't know, like just working. And then when I was at uni, like fully time producing till now. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And you've been producing bass house. You're going more hardstyle, a little bit of trance in the past.
I think all the styles. It was more like commercial, and I was like getting Martin Garrix's tracks and like copying structures, like melodies. Then bass house. I always make dark sounds. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just something that it comes. So even with like future house or like commercial music, I was like, that's not my thing. Like, I wasn't like feeling like inspired. So I turned to bass house, kind of like, like deeper sounds. And then I even tried techno, and then 145 techno. Then I went to psytrance. That's when I discovered psytrance. Then I think that I tried to make another kind of like future house track, but I was like, nah, that's not my thing. And then, I stayed into psytrance, and then, like hardstyle, raw style, and hardcore. But I do remember myself, like when my friends were like, oh, let's go to a hardstyle event. I'm like, no, like, it's too much for me. Now I'm just like, I would have never in a million years thought that I would be making that. And, producing, it's not just like putting a track on, it's like, bam, 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 stop, bam, 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 stop, like every single day. And I'm just like, I don't even have a headache. So.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. But when you're DJing, what type of genres do you typically play? Are you playing hardstyle now or bass house? What's your sets usually like?
So it's really hard to get gigs and play what you want. So it's really hard. So when I do tour in India, it's commercial over there. It's commercial in Bollywood, and I'm just like, it's fine because it's another genre, but I don't have like the like, you know, like the feeling when you're playing something that you like. So even in Barcelona, I do get shows more like commercial, which is fine. But lately, I've been getting more like hardstyle, and like they go like really hard. And like even for me, like even for my set, I'm like, oh my God, it might be too soft, you know? But yeah, right now I'm happy because I get to play what I like, and I start with hard psytrance, hard raw, and yeah, hardcore.
Nice. Well, when you're either planning sets like myself or you're getting ready to play a set, do you try to follow certain DJs or you get inspiration from DJs? Like, who are your top 5 DJs of this year?
Ooh, top 5. Angle Fist. I like him a lot. Any DBSTF, Devin Wild, Sub-Zero.
Okay, so when you're producing music, do you have like favorite producers that help inspire you or the producers you look up to? Who are those people?
So top, it's Sub-Zero, 100%. Devin Wild, like 100% too. Angle Fist, because I want to start making hardcore, so I definitely gonna take him as a reference together with Miss K8. Like I just feel like I'm repeating the names, but even Imperator's, like I'm just taking his tracks kind of like an inspiration, and then I just hear to a lot of the labels, the releases. So I'm like, you know, what are they making? Atmospheres, like I don't know, there's so many. It depends on the track.
So do you have favorite or one or many favorite artists that you love mixing in your sets? Like I'm a big mix mash, Laidback Luke kind of guy, and that's where my style's at. Has anyone influenced you to use them in your sets all the time?
I use always Sub-Zero project. Always.
Nice, okay.
I like 1, 2, or 3 tracks. Like I love them.
And speaking of which, you have to send me some SoundCloud links of your production, and then also like if you have any mixes, send those to me, and I'll add them in the description so everyone can check them out. Okay?
I'll definitely send them.
So technically, we are all bedroom DJs right now, right? Because of this whole coronavirus, it really sucks. Do you have any tips for, you know, newbies, amateurs, you know, people who are just starting out, bedroom DJs? Any tips for them as DJs or producers on getting started? What's your biggest advice for them?
Well, I think that I'm in that position as well. So what works best for all of us? Listen to music, copy structures, try to even copy the melodies, and then just try to make it yourself. So it's the best. Like I'm in that position, so that's what I'm doing all the time.
Do you screenshot a lot of songs?
Oh my God, so many. And I'm like, even, oh my God, even at the clubs when DJ play after me or like before. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, damn, this track. So I try to get my Shazam.
Shazam. Yeah.
I'm even like, I'm kind of like hiding it because I don't want people to be like, what are you doing? I'm just like dancing, but so many.
I do that too. That's so funny. I was at this club. It's called Temple in Denver, and I was just like kind of doing one of these and like da, da, da. And then so I went and saw Laidback Luke recently, and he was in Denver, and I was like this, just like like holding my phone up, just Shazamming everything. But
and then the Shazam says track is not found, and you're like,
son of a, that's a Beatport track. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to roll into the rapid fires. This is the time that we get to know you as a person and the things that you like, because I always want to keep it light and refreshing. So rapid fires, here we go. What's your favorite animal?
The lion. I just love how fluffy they are, and like their face and like the nose. Like, I don't know.
So you're in Spain, and I'm going to take a leap of faith. One of my favorite foods is tapas. Is that your favorite style? Like, what's your favorite food?
Oh my God. everyone that comes here in Spain are like wine and tapas, and it's fine tapas, but it's so like it's like pizza for like Italian people, because we don't have,
Yeah.
But my favorite food definitely pasta, pizza.
Oh no.
I know it's like generic and everyone loves that, but I'm just like I can totally eat pasta like 6 times a week.
What's your favorite color?
Blue, turquoise. Yeah.
Why blue?
I don't know. It's just I just feel that it represents myself. I don't know.
Okay.
And like I don't wear a stone, but I always have a blue stone with me. Like, and I love the energies and like stones and like meanings. So yeah.
What's your favorite number?
18. 18, 8, everything related to 8.
Is that because of the infinity?
No, well, that's a good one. But it's for because I was born the 18, so
okay.
I don't know. I just like not the 1, but just like the 8. It's my favorite.
I'm really big into movies. Are you big into movies? And if so, who's your favorite actor? I
like movies, but when I have free time, it's not like, oh, let's go and watch a movie. Like, I don't know, I'm just like weird with that. It's fine, and I do watch movies, but it's not like my main or like, oh, this movie came out, we have to go to cinema. No. Regarding movies, my favorite actor is Leonardo DiCaprio, like 100%. I love Titanic. I love it.
So I saw you posted on that on Instagram, and I totally forgot, but I was like, I totally am a nerd for Titanic. It's one of my favorite movies.
Hey, high five.
What is your favorite style of genre of EDM?
Yeah, more than trance and psytrance, I think. Yeah.
Do you just like love the energy with it, like the wah wah wah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Melodies?
Okay, this one is always one of my favorite questions to ask.
Ooh.
What is your biggest accomplishment, either as a DJ and/or producer, that you've just had such a great opportunity with?
As a producer, get signed in good labels, release music through them, and like get as many collabs as I can, because it's just like love. I just love mixing like the different styles. And for example, I produce kind of like cinematic stuff, more like in the breaks and like the build up. And also with the drops, I just feel like I need like that aggressive part of like melodies or like scratches. So it's kind of like, kind of like a balance. So definitely collab with big people, and then like gigs.
Do you have like a favorite place that you want to go play at, like maybe Ultra or Global?
If I have to choose one of those 3, it would be definitely Tomorrowland. Play in a hardstyle, raw, hardcore, like everything crazy. Like,
do you have a routine before a set? Like, what do you do?
So I wake up, I'm like, okay, I have a show tonight. So I start freaking out a little bit. And then if I'm home, I practice CDJs. I practice like, like this track. I need to have like, especially because I consider myself a beginner. So I need to have everything organized. Like then this track, like the memories, like if I'm nervous that I can put the cue in, like, okay, I'm going to go to the next part. So it's kind of like, it's not like a ritual that I have to do, but it's more like I need to know that everything's organized, Like I'm always checking my USBs like 5 times, like plugging in, it's still loading, but like, so I drink so much water before, during, after, like literally I can drink like 2 liters.
You just kind of...
Do you have to say that I know it's like stupid, but when there's the point that the DJ is playing and then you have to put in your USB, that's a critical moment for me. It's just I don't want to mess it up,
What do you mean by that? Like, are you trying to beat match his? Like, is it the part where you beat match, or like
no,
what is what?
Like, because I don't know, that might be me because I'm like weird, but I'm just like, he has the 2 USBs. And it's like, okay, I have to take this one out, but fuck, like check the channel, like where he's playing the track. I don't know, like for me, like that's like I don't know. It's like a big thing, and I do get nervous there, but it's fine. Like I can do it, but it's more like, I think it's just like the sum up of everything. Like, okay, like now it's my turn, you know. So it makes it like
you're hyping yourself up.
Yeah.
There are so many DJs that have things that they like and don't like in the EDM world. What is your favorite trend in the EDM world that you're seeing right now?
Definitely more females.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of, like, some people I've interviewed for the 33 Club. That's what exactly they said. They want to see more female DJs, and I absolutely agree.
I was actually worried for that, you know, because it's
really
such a man world, and it's nighttime, and you know, it's kind of like, even my mom was like, just take care, be careful, you know. But yeah, it kind of like, in my position, it sucks. Like, I don't want to say stuff, but it's just like, it's double hard, you know, for us. Like, some people might be like, oh no, they're just females, like they're getting like everything more easy, and like, you know, which is true, you know. There's like females like just showing everything, and you know, they get attention, and they get like guys entering the club, whatever. But in like my position, it's just more like, you know, I just don't like selling like my body and like anything. So even though people are gonna say like, oh yeah, she's just cute, a female, blah blah blah, she's getting that, like, I'm just like, fuck off. Like, I just have to and just be like, you know, like, I am growing slowly. Think whatever you want. Like, I know what I'm doing. So yeah.
Good trend. I definitely love that trend, and I think that trend needs to continue with females. If you have any friends, females, as DJs and producers that you want to throw my way to get on the show, please pass them my way. I would love to have them on the 33 Club. But what are some of your trends or trend that you want to see go away in the EDM scene?
Yeah, more just like, but that works all around the world. Like, just like people with contacts, you know, just because I know that guy, like, boom, I'm there. Like, yeah, you know, I think that, but that happens everywhere around the world. So it's just not like festivals, but that's like kind of like an annoying thing, you know? And like, it's like people that buys Ghost Productions, and just like, they're like really big. It's just like, what about other people that makes it? I don't know. That pisses me off.
You know, some of the other guys have said that, where the things that they want to see go away is like the popularity contest. Like, music isn't about being popular and booking shows. Like, yeah, ultimately, if you can get in front of millions of people at Ultra, like, you've made it. But you should be able to get there based off of what you did, and not by like a popularity contest, you know? So I would kind of agree with that, yeah. So what is your all-time favorite hands down trend in the EDM world ever?
I've been to a lot of festivals, a lot. And I just, one of like my 2 best friends, I met them in Ultra in Miami. One is from the States, and the other one is from Australia, from Sydney. And I'm from Spain. So we're like in 3 different continents. It's just like people around the world. Like, it's just crazy how there's like wars and like politics and blah 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 blah, and then when you're just in a festival, like, you meet so much people. And who would have thought that I would, like, I actually went alone at the festival. None of my friends wanted to go. I'm just like, fuck them, I'm gonna go. So I started searching on Facebook, hey, I'm a girl, I'm alone, is anyone in that position, blah blah blah. So Anna, she's from the States, she replied to me. She's like, hey, I'm alone as well, like, we can go there, blah blah blah. So we ended up meeting there. And then next year, me and Anna, we decided to go back again in Miami. And then there was another girl in the post, like, writing on Facebook groups, like, hey, I'm going alone. And Anna sent her a message, and we met in Miami. And now, like, just like the 3 of us. So I don't know, it's just crazy. So definitely like people all around the world. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Well, and that's what music should be about, is connecting people.
Yeah,
Because, like if you feel something with like a song or a track, like I've probably felt something, maybe not the same, but it built something that we both had like a connection with it. That's totally awesome that you made friends just by
yeah, and
music. Like that's
oh
what
my
it's all
God.
about. What is the most difficult thing, in your opinion, as a DJ?
What you don't know what to expect or play. Like
Mm-hmm.
that freaks me out because I put myself in India, they're like, oh yeah, play commercial, play hip hop, play Bollywood, play reggaeton. I'm just like, no, like just tell me what you want, what it works, because I've never been there before. If they book you just for you,
Mm-hmm.
play. But when you're just like in that position that you need to get experience, you're just like freaking out. I'm like, how am I gonna like blend this track with this one? But I don't know. Like that's the most difficult part for me. And of course, at the beginning, you need to know like the how to what's the word in English? Like the timing.
Oh, beat match and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
that's difficult, but it's just like practice, practice, practice. But then once you have that, it's like you don't know what to play in the club.
What is like the biggest advice or a few things that you can give to aspiring DJs and producers of either the craft, the industry, how to get started? Like, what's the biggest tip you can give someone?
Do something that nobody did that before, and I'm actually adding that to myself. Like, it is hard. It's not like easy, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make that and like blow up. No, because I've been like trying to like do it for like years. So especially more like, we work with social media. So of course, like, clubs pay attention to numbers, but you need to get your music spread. So do something that people, when they go on your profile, they're like, oh, this dude is like whatever, like even if you're like producing, like playing video games or like putting music on your video games, like gaming, like I don't know, just like something different.
So when you're playing at a club or a venue set, whatever, what BPM are you usually mixing at? Or do you jump around quite a bit?
I start with 145 up to
Wow.
200. So I kind of like more like hardstyle, more like kind of like building up a little bit. 200 and then slowing it down. So
Hmm.
the DJ after me, like, he plays more like raw. So I'm just not going to end up with like hardcore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, that range more or less 145, 200, up to 210. Yeah.
Okay, what are your top three EDM songs of all time? Like, if you can think back, oh, there was that song that inspired me, and then this song, like, what are the songs that did it for you that made you want to go into this lifestyle?
Wake Me Up, Avicii. I was obsessed. Obsessed. Oh my God.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
that too.
definitely. I remember because I tried to get tickets for Tomorrowland 5 years and I didn't get any. So we were going with holidays with my friends at the beach, and I remember like me like with my phone just like watching the live stream. I'm like, girls, like blah blah blah, and I was like obsessed with the Tomorrowland live stream. And from there I was just like keep repeating, wake me up, Avicii. Second one of Martin Garrix, I think it would be. So many spaceships from Area 21. Area 21. I don't know how you pronounce that in English. Yeah, that song, like, it was really cool. Then third one from Alan Walker. Oh, fuck, I forgot the name. Na 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 na. I want to like to have. Oh my god, fuck, what was the name of that one?
It's funny you said Avicii because every time like his name comes up, or like the other day I was in a store and Levels came on, and I just like it always takes me back to the day I met him in Vegas. I was just like, oh man, like I would go back over and over just to like meet him, and then I don't know, maybe there was something where I could like talk to him and then I could get a connection with him with music back then. But I've always had weird dreams about Avicii and I like producing music. So
Really?
it's so weird. Yeah, I'll have to tell you some other time, but it's a long story. How did you get into being a DJ producer? Like, what was it that just sparked and clicked for you to do this?
Um, it was when I was at school and I saw my first Tomorrowland video. I think it was 2012. I was at my friend's house, so 100% I was like, oh, what is that festival? I think it was one of the first festivals, and like I love fantasy and like mysterious stuff. I always liked that. So Tomorrowland was like fantasy and like butterflies and like glitter and like everything. I was like, oh. So I think at that time that's when I clicked, but not like euphoric, you know. It wasn't like, oh my god, I want to be a DJ. It was more like, oh, that's cool. So then when I finished school, I was doing fashion design. So I keep like, that's when we bought like the small decks and we were like practicing, but not like professional, just like because we liked it. And then I was in my second year, and you know, like then your life just changes and like family stuff happens. So that's when I was realizing, I'm just like, am I doing what I like? Like, I mean, since I was a kid, I always wanted to do fashion design, but I wasn't seeing myself like designing. I don't know, it was like such a weird feeling. So I was in my third year on my third on the degree, and then I moved to London. And then I was just working, kind of like just taking a break of my life. And then that's when I realized, I'm like, you know, I want to fully focus on music. So I did university in London. I did 3 years there. And yeah, that's how everything went. Yeah.
And what was there like someone famous that you looked up to during that time? Like a famous DJ or producer?
I think Martin Garrix was like, wow, like I mean, everyone, but it was just like, you know, like music, and like that's when I started like going more to like festivals, and you know, I was like hearing his tracks all the time on the radio, and then in Ultra when we saw him, I was like, that's him, you know. It was just weird, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think yeah.
So when you're DJing, do you have a preference? I noticed you're on Pioneer decks because that's kind of like a club standard. I'm actually going against Stream. I use Denon, and I love Denon products. What do you use?
I use Pioneer. I never tried the Denon. Like, I don't know, but I'm always Pioneer. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa! Holy crap! We went through all the questions. Did that seem like 33 questions? So we just finished the 33 questions. I'm going to throw in a bonus question for you, and it's your time to shine. And it's going to be a little hard to answer this question right now because of all the silly coronavirus, but tell us what you have coming up. If there's anything coming up in the near future. If you don't have anything, let us know what you're working on. Have fun with it.
Yeah. Oh my God, coronavirus. I don't have any inspiration, but I do have, before all of that happened, I have so many tracks unfinished. Like, oh my God, it just, fuck, inspiration just come because I need to finish them. But I do have one that it's already just mix master, so that one is done. Then I was stuck with one track, so I'm gonna send that one as a collab because you know, like I just get tired and like I'm not inspired anymore. I have another collab nearly finished, another one, two more nearly finished. Yeah, and then my solo tracks that are unfinished. One of them nearly ready, and the other one's halfway. So yeah.
I'm totally looking forward to it, and I want to hear a lot of the stuff. And for those of you guys who are watching, I'm going to leave the links in the description below to check out Kennedia's SoundCloud, any type of tracks, musics, mixes you have, they will be in the description. So guys, there you have it. Kennedia coming all the way from Spain. Thank you so much. I do apologize for the time difference. It's super huge that you were able to come on and do this with me. My day's just getting started here in Colorado, so I hope you've had a great day over there.
Yeah, great day. It's raining a little bit, so it's kind of shitty. But it's 7:30 p.m. here. But anyways, thanks a lot to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And guys, again, all of her information is in the description below to go check her out. Like, share, love her stuff. She's on Instagram. She's totally amazing DJ.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, there you have it, guys. It was such a great interview. Awesome to learn about Kennedia. I think I'm going to shoot some of my stems over to her and vice versa. We might try collabing on something. If you guys want us to collab, shoot us some comments in the description below and let us know if you want to hear some of our styles mixed together. Thank you guys for checking this video out. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Most importantly, pass over some names of DJs and producers who you want to see join the 33 Club.